everybody, Fraser here, welcome back to another video. Today we have a different kind of special video compared to the other videos I normally upload. But before I get into the video, I just want to say, so obviously the new Horizon Lunar Colony map came out today on Xbox. I don't know whether it's out on PC, I haven't really looked at it because I don't want to spoil the surprise. I have actually recorded the video, I just don't know when I can upload it because I'm currently recording this video because this was first on my schedule. So I have a lot of new exciting videos coming out very soon. It's very exciting, so get ready for that. This is the first of one of the new exciting videos, and I'm hoping to do a kind of series like this where I just talk to you about Overwatch because I enjoy doing these types of videos, not just, you know, gameplay. Anyway, let's get into the video. So this is obviously about how I found my main and how you can find your main. So I'm going to go right back to the very, very basics of when I started Overwatch. And when I started Overwatch, Orisa wasn't added, but Sombra and Ana were. So there were about, how many would there have been? 22, 23 heroes? I don't know. Yeah. Sorry if their cars go past or people start talking. It's because the window's open. It's absolutely boiling in the UK. To be honest, it's probably not boiling. We're just not used to this type of weather. Anyway. And I'm going back to the very basics of how I branched out. So from level 1 to level where I am now. So as you can see from the gameplay, I'm currently maining Pharah. That's because I just enjoy her playstyle and plus I do well. So it's just, you know, win-win. So I think the way I started off was with Soldier and Mercy. Now, the reason I started off with Soldier was because he's a very simple character to play. If you're coming from games like COD or Battlefield, then, you know, Soldier, to be honest, is the type of character that you should go to because, well, because he's very similar to the type of gameplay you would play, just not the exact same, but similar. And Mercy, because I'd say simple, but she's easy to play when you're playing her simply. Whereas she has a massive impact on the game because she's a straight up healer. Whereas you get secondary healers like, for example, Zenyatta, or I can't think of one right now. Yeah, Zenyatta, who has a primary fire and then his healing orb. Whereas Mercy's main primary fire, to be honest, is her healing stream. Yeah, healing stream. And then she has her pistol, which actually does a surprising amount of damage. Sorry for the reference. Anyway, yeah, and it gets you used to the idea of support where they should be placed because she's a simple character to not simple. You know what I mean. Sorry for all those Mercy mains out there. Anyway, and then after you've got used to like the gameplay of Overwatch and everything about it, because it's a very, very confusing game, but it's a very, very clever game. So once you got used to that, which I was used to it when I was about level 30, 40, then I started branching out. So I'd spend a few games, 5 at least, with each different hero. So I could just get used to their playstyle, used to their abilities. Obviously not good at them, because that's only 5 games. And just, you know, get used to the character. And first of all, the most important thing I think personally about having a main is you need to enjoy playing them. And can I just say before we get probably like deep into this, even though we're 4 minutes in already, but that's fine, you don't need a main. That's what's so good about Overwatch, is mains aren't necessary. It's such a diverse game that you just don't actually need mains. Whereas I'm the type of person who feels like they have to have a main because I like to have a favourite of things. So say if someone had the same favourite thing as me, then I wouldn't be happy because I'm like, wait, that's my favourite. Overwatch I understand because there's like 40 million players. Anyway, let's not get into that conversation. So yes, and I started branching out, spending 5 or so games, and then I got used to the characters. And then, first of all, what I would analyse is, do I enjoy playing this character? So, for example, I don't particularly like Hanzo, really, as his playstyle. Whereas I really enjoyed Pharah and characters like Soldier. and then because of just their playstyle, I just really enjoy it. And then second of all is, this isn't as nowhere near as important, but do you do relatively well with them? Just relatively, just a tiny bit. I'm not very good at Farah, but I still enjoy playing her. I'm alright. I'm not that good at all, to be honest, but I enjoy playing her. So, for example, you do get characters where you don't enjoy playing them, but you're good at them. So, for example, I'm quite good at Reinhardt. I just don't, to be honest, enjoy playing him. I used to, but not really that much anymore, because I prefer the offense sort of side of things, offense and support over tank and defense. I almost said defense. So yes, you need to find the characters you first of all enjoy playing and that you're relatively sort of good at. Then once that has happened, you can kind of sort of break down your like favorite characters. So like at the moment I have a player for each class, really, a couple of players. So I play Soldier and Mercy for defense. I play Junkrat and sometimes Bastion, depends on whether I'm feeling salty or not. Mostly Junkrat. Defense, Roadhog and Zarya on tank, and then Zenyatta and Mercy on support. The reason I do this is because I enjoy playing every single one of those characters, all of them, because a lot of them, the majority of them are very, very simple, easy characters to play, and I like that. So I enjoy playing Genji, but for me, he's just very, very complicated as a character. So I just prefer playing the simpler characters. So Soldier, Roadhog, simple characters, easy to play, and you're going to do well with them. Roadhog, very, very good in solo queue, just is because he's Roadhog. So yeah, so that is how I found my main. I started to then break it down slowly, and then after so I had 2 in each class, I would then break it down. So who's actually my favourite in that class? So I would go Farah, then my favourite was Junkrat, then it was Roadhog, then it was Zenyatta. So they are my 4 favourite heroes, the ones I play the most. Because you need to be able to play at least one character in each class. So, because team composition is incredibly important. So say if you have a healer and none of your team is going a healer, because nobody does, you need to be able to have a healer, or at least a secondary healer, to then back up your team with, because support healers are very, very important in a game. So the opposition team may have a Mercy and you don't. That Mercy will give them a massive advantage. They do. Mercy is very, very good. Also, you need to be able to be comfortable with the hero. You need to be able to use their abilities well, and ultimates as well, because an ultimate can change the course of a game. You don't want to be saving your ultimate for the perfect one, waiting for that Zarya ult to come in. You want to use it when it needs to happen. You want to use it when you feel like, yep, that's a good idea. That'll help us. That'll help the team. But so you don't want to have to use you don't want to be playing Lucio and you're thinking, oh, everybody's on low health now. The opposition team about to use it. Oh, I'll use it now. But then that never happens. So you need to be able to be comfortable with the ultimate, so you know when to use it and what. You know what I mean. Anyway, so that is pretty much the basics and logistics of how you find your main. As I said, you don't need to have a main, but I personally enjoy having a main. Also, make sure your main is someone you enjoy playing. I cannot stress that enough. You cannot not enjoy playing a video game, otherwise it's just not a video game, because video games are meant to be fun. So if you're not enjoying the character you're playing, then they're not really your main. Your main is someone who you enjoy playing and you're good at. That's all it is. So I hope you enjoyed this different video. Leave a like and comment below if you want to see more videos like this. I thought I'd just put some gameplay in the background. I know it's not great gameplay, but who cares? But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully there'll be another video out today. But anyway, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.